Sticker credits. We got The Woods, we got Mally's Chocolate, we got Big Bud Press, and we got a sticker I found on the ground. Continental Industries, not sponsored. Started this July 4th of last year. Finished it today, April 24th. Yeah, 24th. Happy Orthodox Easter. This is a Posca pen wolf. Some squiggly lines, some faces on top of them. What do we got here? I really like, this page is fun. I like her, and I like Barracuda Leg Lady. I'll have to come back to her. She needs more going on. I like that wolf. Some ephemera. What'd I go see? The Green Knight. That was pretty solid. That was a fun movie. Some abstract scribbles. I really like the colors right here. And then a poem. Need more information? Just beyond the final switchback, there's a dark place through a tiny opening. Not far if you know where to look. Every day, thousands of participants know exactly where they're going. They sit and contemplate the small dark hole. Then some leftovers. I'm not really sure what that means. And some paint. More unicorns. Not enough unicorns in this sketchbook, I would say, but we'll see, because I haven't looked at the beginning of it in a minute. I like this guy. He's like a deer, but a Scotty dog. What's going on here? A lot of magazine cuttings. I had like a blast with like the pixelating pictures. And I like this. It's like a bird guy, I think. Another evil poetry. I crawled under the electrical transmission lines, the man says, and it was one of the best feelings in the world. Yeah. And then these were like little color studies of the Green Knight. I really like this guy. And I guess, who else do I like? I like this one. It's simple. And these ones. That was a good movie. I need to see that again because I already forgot about it. That's my friend's horse. And then some squiggly lines. Some faces. Miss Frankenstein herself. This is just quick studies from the thing, and then I got this it's like a waxy crayon. It gets all over everything, so I don't even use it anywhere else in the sketchbook. I had to like spray it with fixative, but I really like it. I want those like colored pencils that are like that, so they're less messy, but they still get all the colors. Some more abstract stuff, and then a pixel gorilla on top. And then more, I was playing with these colors a lot. I like putting the picture of the car on top of it, so it's like you're driving on a road trip. Just a lot of paint and not a lot of subjects. Oh, here's some subjects. We got a crab and a shrimp or a lobster. I was real into evil poetry. I actually just made an evil poetry book so I could keep it all in one place instead of my sketchbook. And there's some unicorns. What's this one say? Way back in the 1870s, an Italian geologist enters a layer of frozen ground passageways, collapse into the one below it, tumbling into darkness and exposed what lies underneath. Don't go there. Some scribblies. I did this one on the beach and it has sand in it, so you guys are missing out on the fun texture. And that was like some tutorial on how to draw water where you draw like a bunch of loops and then put the goo in between them, and it was pretty cool. Some more pixel stuff. This time I combined two images. It's like a woman with a chicken on her head and then fish scales. I think I kind of wasted both those images combining them, but the more you know. This was, I had a dream last night where I used tweezers to pull insects out from beneath my fingernails. Okay, freak. This was like a view from a motel I stayed in. That's more scribblies. This is a little baby bird and a little dragon creature. This is just like leftover paint, and then I came over it later, which I think is fun. And I had 16 points in something. Don't forget that. Some more scribblies. That's my little dog, Vinny. It's fun painting him because his eyes don't face the same direction, so every time you paint him, it looks like you messed up, but then you look at him and you're like, oh yeah, he just looks like that. Some gorillas. It's October. Oh, I bet Inktobers are coming up, huh? Yup. Crystal. I didn't finish Inktober this year. I've never finished Inktober ever in my life. Ooh, she's sticky. Some tigers. This was like my first try, I'm pretty sure, back when I like had a real dull X-Acto blade. Oh, I'm getting like back problems standing here. Suit, Vessel, Knot, Raven. This is my D&D character. We just finished that game actually. I really like this guy and this guy. Suit is kind of whack, but I tried real hard. Spirit, Watch, and Fan. Oh, the fan guy has like his head as a fan, and I like him looking through the keyhole. I really like Inktober, and I just get tired of it. I get burnt out so quick. Pressure, Pick, I like him too. I think he's cool. Roof is a gargoyle. I think that's boring. These two I didn't like, so then probably I don't do any more of them. Yep. Some birds and a lobster. A lot of lobsters this time. Oh, some faces. Oh yeah, one more Inktober. A tick. I like that little goat guy. Some like baby bird creatures. Whoa, 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 whoa. I like that guy with his pink nose and ears. What is this? Oh, this was for me replacing the handle of my car. I had to take notes on the little video. And then that's the wizard. And that's a squiggly skull. Some more pixel stuff. This was from when I was like in classes, and obviously I got to do my little margin doodles. Some more. That's the cowboy and some lady. I think they leave like interesting, like the ink comes off and leaves interesting little grids on the pages too. I like that. This was like a Reddit gets drawn, probably. I wasn't super duper into it, but I'm getting better at portraits. I like this girl. She's a moth. And then this is just her sharp-toothed friend. I like the moth a lot, though. What are we looking? That's Vinny sleeping. That was like one dog, and I drew like stutters of her. Stutters? I drew like flashes, and I didn't finish any of them. Two dogs. At the tunnel in a dismal mini mall, there's no mention of the company. It's like a labyrinth, he explains, slipping into hollow corridors, circling winding miles. He knows the key to the center. Note, there's no either up or down here. There are only extreme changes that divide it into comprehensible chapters. This page has so much. It was like something, and then I glued stuff, and then I glued more stuff and more stuff. I like this part of it. This doesn't seem very necessary. A lot of them are like weird flash fictions that don't go anywhere and that aren't super compelling. An astronaut with like a bunch of fungus on her. I think this, yeah, it's an astronaut, and then these are a rocket ship. This was like me trying, I always order takeout from different places, and then some are really good and some are really bad, and I never know which one. So I started a list, and then I never added to it ever. Bangkok Balcony, you were fine, but you gave pad thai without a lime, which is whack. Astronaut, shooting stars. I like a little fairy creature, little skull creature. This was, oh no. These are some figure drawings. These I'm pretty sure didn't have reference, and then I liked the colors a lot, so I was like, well, I should try these colors with reference. And I think it looks pretty good. I kind of like how funky these ones are, though. That's my dog crawling under the couch. There he is right now. Vinny, 22. He's not 22, he's 12. This, I call it Devil's Tummy Ache. I wanted to draw like leather pants, so that's the whole premise of that one. That is like a fish I drew. Anything in pencil here I probably, or like anything in pencil and like cut out like this is on the back of like an OSHA thing while I was in classes. And a little cicada, I like him. I'm in my collage moment, so this was my alligator pit crew, which I really liked. Then a bunch of like pixel faces, which were fun, but like they gave me carpal tunnel. And then bird watching. I called it bird watching. It's a bunch of people. Look at him. He loves these birds. He loves these birds. I love all the vintage ads because they look like fake people and they're like fun to put on things. This was more, I was like, well, if I like vintage ads so much, I should draw some. So, like, definitely her and her and her were referenced off, and then some of these were just random. Who's here? I like the weird poses. I like this guy stretching and this, like, weird perspective thing. I'll have to find you guys the picture. There's a crack in the wall of my apartment that looks like a wizard. And then, this was, like, not referencing anything, but inspired by all the vintage stuff. And I love these Pentel pocket brushes because I can just like squiggle all day long, but they definitely like transfer all over the place. And I got this color of gouache and I love it a lot. Even though I always feel ripped off when it's like, why didn't I just get the most like saturated version of this and add white to get this color? Why did I just get this color? Like I have a hot pink that is that way too, but I don't make informed purchases when I buy paint. This was like skull night. I drew a bunch of skulls. There's a bird skull on the back of this. The reason it's ripped out is because a professor wanted to buy it, and then he didn't know how Venmo worked, so he didn't. But I got excited because I was like, oh, a person will have my art on their walls. That's Vinny with the green paint, baby. If you're in my D&D game, don't look at that. These are just little portraits. I like him. I like the burnt sienna. And I'm playing with, like, underpainting. So, like, either this, I must have been, like, a yellow underpainting, but maybe neon orange. And then this one was definitely neon orange, which just not, it's not conducive to drawing people, but, you know. Little skeleton. I love drawing skeletons now. I'm a skeleton guy. This was definitely, like, gonna be a bat, and then I didn't finish it, and then I came back later and finished it with legs. Skeleton. This was like baby's first plein air painting in a really long time. I want to do more of them. It's been cold, but today it's 80 degrees out, so I have no excuse for not doing that. It's like a salt dome with like plow equipment. It was cool. It was so cold that day. I saw Eraserhead and I love that guy from it. Henry, I think. So I had to draw a bunch of Henrys, and I didn't draw a single Eraserhead baby. What is wrong with me? I really like that one. Who else do I like? I like that one, and that one's like one of my faves. Blue heron with paint. That was fun. Some girlies, I really like her, and then she I like, but her leg situation is wacky. It looks better hot dog style, because then you can't tell, but it's kind of wacky. But I really like her. I'm trying to do weird perspective stuff. This was Bridgerton's, I think, and then this was just like did I put the video of that here? I think I did. It was just like doodling. These are a bunch of Successions. I like just these. I've been meaning to get just like straight up Crayola markers, and they're very fun because unlike the eraser heads, they don't bleed through the page. And then these were just doodles while I was like on a Discord call. Colors. I love colors. This was another Discord call doodle. And my room has terrible lighting, so at night you can't tell what colors are what. That's my first excuse. My second excuse is that I did a neon orange underpainting, not conducive to human likenesses. It looks like E.T.'s grandmother, though, so I like her. Some squigglies. I like, my watercolor comp has, like, the little dots on the edges, and I, like, must have put it there, so it gave a cool mark. Vinny Meatballs. And then my last page is always a self-portrait. So that's me. Finished it April 24th on Orthodox Easter. So that's all of it. Bye.